Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be ranking all the sunflowers, as this was my most requested character in my last video. For the next video, let me know what zombie you guys would like me to rank. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. This is going to be a really fun ranking because all the sunflowers are very different and unique, and they're all great characters, which is why I have the lowest tier is only A-, since all these characters are really good. So if you guys enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. It'll really help grow the channel. Let's try to reach 20k by like the start of fall. We could probably do that. Anyway, let's get right into this. Let's go in a random order today. So let's choose. I'm going to close my eyes and move my mouse around. Whatever it lands on, we're going to order that one. Alright, looks like we're doing Sunfaroh. Sunfaroh is really good. So she's the burst character. You guys wanted me to explain a little bit about the character. So Sunfaroh has a lot of ammo, is a burst character, has a good projectile speed, is decent at range, but is definitely better up close. But this character is still fantastic, like from everywhere. This character doesn't have any problems. It's a unique variant as well, so there's a reason to play her. She has really fast kill times. She's just overall a really solid character. There's not really much else to add. She's a great burst character. Little piece of trivia, you could just hold down the trigger with her. You don't have to keep tapping it to fire. You could just hold on the trigger and she'll keep bursting. It's not like Super Commando where you gotta keep shooting over and over again. With Sunfaroh, you could just hold down the trigger and you'll keep shooting out more bullets. So that's a little fun fact about her if you didn't know. She's definitely better from like a mid-range. She kind of falls off at long range, but she still is okay. And then her upgrades are very customizable as well. So pretty cool. Alright, since we just did Sunfaroh, let's do Alien Flower, since these were the two like DLC Garden Warfare 1 characters from like a decade ago, if you remember that. Or I think she was a DLC, or it might have been Mystic Flower. I don't remember, but I know Alien Flower was a DLC. So Alien Flower has really good accuracy and really big projectiles and really easy to hit shots with her. She's great from all ranges, like long range, great. If you hit like you could just keep hitting headshots, and she actually does a lot of damage. She has a lot of ammo too, and you could be very customizable with the upgrades. One thing I really want to make clear is, on every single sunflower, I think you should be running the speed upgrade because it makes the sunflower's movement so much better, and it lets you bunny hop around, and you could dodge a lot of things like scientists up close. You could just jump away with them if you have a speed upgrade on, and it's insanely good. So if you're not using speed upgrade, put it on, and because as I'll talk about later, most of these sunflowers have so much ammo, like some of them have up to 50 ammo. You do not need a reload or an ammo upgrade on these characters. They have so much ammo already. If you need more than 50 ammo, I don't know what you're shooting at. But this character, really good, really good. The duration and the radius and the reload is what I use, or the speed instead of the reload, or you could switch out one of the duration upgrades. But this is the best cloud character in the game, A-. Also, another thing about Sunflower is that they have Solar Flare Beam, and Solar Flare Beam is broken and really good. So check out Solar Flare Beam. If you don't have it equipped, why don't you? It has perfect accuracy, it has extreme DPS, it has perfect projectile speed, and it's better than Sunbeam because it does more damage. Alright, the next character is going to be the Mystic Flower, who I think is the best sunflower and also a top 5 plant in the entire game. Mystic Flower I think is really good because the uncharged shots, which is I think the best part about this character, I really don't find the charge shots that useful, but if you spam the uncharged shots, it's upwards to 100 damage per second, as well as them having they have a huge hitbox, it's easy to hit. The character has great accuracy, has a ton of ammo, and is very customizable with upgrades. But the charge shots can be useful sometimes because you could like use a splash if someone's hiding behind a corner. But I find the uncharged shots, this is like the uncharged shots is one of the best mech counters in the game, which is insane, but it's true. The uncharged shots are some of the best mech counters in the game. So definitely check this character out if you haven't already. It's a little bit difficult to use this character, but once you get in the zone of playing this character, like best sunflower easily, really good. Alright, the next character is going to be the regular sunflower. I'm going to put the regular sunflower in A tier. Regular sunflower has 50 ammo, or I think 40. Has up to 12 damage per shot, which is really high if you're shooting at a fast fire rate of 370, I believe. and has a ton of ammo, has a great reload, very customizable with upgrades, and has a really good damage output from all ranges. But this is like the run-of-the-mill Sunflower. She doesn't have any flaws. There's no flaws with this character. This character is one of the best characters in the game. If you've watched my top 10 best plans video, some of these Sunflowers are on that list because they're just so good. Yeah, there's nothing really else to add. She has a full auto and she's insanely good at all ranges. We might as well talk about the Shadow Flower next. I do think the Shadow Flower is slightly better than the regular Sunflower. Shadow Flower has like the same exact damage basically, except at mid-range, sometimes their damages are better than others because they have different drop-off, but she has a faster fire rate by 30, so she has a fire rate of 400. She has good damage. She has I think she has a slower projectile speed, don't quote me on that, but she's still really good at range. She's better at range than the regular Sunflower. But yeah, this is a really good character. There is a character that kind of outclasses this character in my opinion, but overall a really solid pick. Pretty much everything I said about regular Sunflower applies to the Shadow Flower. Just a really good character. I'm going to be putting the Stuffy Flower on the tier list next. Stuffy Flower, in my opinion, is just a better Shadow Flower basically. Stuffy Flower has a really fast projectile speed and has really good damage output as well. So fast fire rate and good damage output and good projectile speed makes her like better from range in my opinion. She does do less damage from range than the Shadow Flower, but it's way easier to like track people with her bullets because they move so fast. So Stuffy Flower is going to be in the S tier. This character is like, oh, so good. So much damage output. Just a really good character. Definitely check this character out. Just a broken character. Next character we're going to be marking is the Vampire Flower. I'm going to be putting this character in the A- tier. While this character still is good, I really do not see the point of this character existing or the reason to play this character other than like if you like her as a character, because I know a lot of people their favorite character is Vampire Flower, but I never found this character good. Like the character's still good, but I never found a reason to play her over the other Sunflowers. The heal mechanic does not really keep up with other characters' damage output. Like you're going to die before that heal mechanic. If your opponent's hitting your shots, you're not going to be able to get the damage back from healing. So, as well as her primary just feels like just a lackluster version of the Shadow Flower. Like she has a faster fire rate than the regular Sunflower, but there's really not a reason to play a Shadow Flower with 20 less health. It's just 30 less health. It's just like no. There's no point. It's a gimmick that doesn't really work. But the character is still A tier because it's a Sunflower, and all Sunflowers are really good because they have self-heal and Solar Flare Beam. But this is definitely the worst one in my opinion, but she's still a good character, but I do think the low health is really bad, and it does not suit the class well at all, and you just kind of die instantly, and the primary does not make up for it at all. It's probably like one of the worst primaries out of all the Sunflowers. I don't think it's good at all. If she had 110 health, I honestly think she'd be a balanced character, but I don't think she's good with that health. Like she's still playable and still A tier, but the character is just kind of, the health is just really not good in my opinion. Anyway, next character is the Power Flower. I'm going to be putting Power Flower in the A tier. This is a character not a lot of people play, but I don't really see why not a lot of people play this character. This is a really fun character. She's I believe the only full auto chain damage character in the game, and really good chain damage at that. The chain damage has a ton of DPS, especially from range. This character has great group control, and has a good fire rate and has good damage output. And just overall, it's just a great pick. She is a little bit worse than the regular Sunflower and the Shadow Flower because she does less damage, but like this is not a bad pick at all. Like kind of like the Sunfaroh, like there's like just a good character, like just a good solid character. I'm putting the Metal Petal up next. Metal Petal is right next to Vampire Flower and Alien Flower in my opinion. This is my most played plant, I think, as of right now, Metal Petal, so I really like this character. But the character does have a couple flaws with the movement, but 170 health is insane with self-heal. That's why I think this character is so good. You have 170 health with self-heal and a Solar Flare Beam. Wow. Really good. That's insanely good. Being able to heal yourself and then having 170 health, to back that with a beam ability that gives you armor, makes this character a monster if played properly. So if you play with the beam a lot, this is like, which I really like, this is like a really fun character. I recommend giving a shot. So her primary is also pretty decent. It does have a slower fire rate than regular Sunflower, so it's a little bit of the opposite of a lot of these other characters. But she's still a great character, and I do recommend playing her. I might move the Power Flower down to A-. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing that. Alright, the next character is going to be the Fire Flower, who I think might be here or here. I think I'm going to put her right here. Really good support character. Might be the best support character in the game. This character does have a slower projectile speed, but it's just like you do 7 and 6 damage from range with fire damage, and having a full auto is just like insane. This character you could play at any range. You could chip at people. You could hide in the back and heal yourself and then keep lighting people on fire. Really, really annoying to fight against, but really effective. So this character is great, especially if you're pocketing someone. You could get someone low with your fire damage and then they could just finish them off and just kill them. This character is really, really, really good. So I recommend trying out the Fire Flower if you like fire characters. This might be the best fire character in the game. Paleontologist might be the other best fire character in the game, but this is probably the best fire plant in the game. Just really, really good. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and remember to ask me which zombie you guys would like me to rank for the next video. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye.